talking about Fortnite. This really originally wasn't my my Twitch. Carter had me make this Twitch. That's the only reason why I got it. This was Carter's Twitch, y'all. Once everybody get on here, I'm gonna park this car and just give y'all some corrections, because for some reason we got JTards now. We got JTards in the house. We got some JTards that we need to adjust and adhere to, and I'm gonna treat the JTards a little bit more respectful than I do them other ones, because y'all is paying customers. Okay, I'm gonna treat the JTards with a little bit more respect, because y'all be delusional a little bit, but y'all don't be all the way gone. Y'all be like, y'all got one parent gone, but not all y'all parents gone. Y'all be like, you know, you smoke crack, but you don't smoke rock. You know what I mean? Y'all be like that. Like, y'all got 1 foot in and 1 foot out. Girl, we got JTards in the house, honey. They thick too. They thick. How I hang this phone up? Somebody gotta show me how to work this shit. Hey, bro, blue. We gonna get to a couple of things here on today. I'm supposed to be able to put this phone on in the car, but all right, somebody gotta teach me how to work that. All right, so we got some JTards, and that's cool. That's cool. Shout out to the JTards. And the reason I'm gonna call y'all JTards today, I can't wait to get my glasses. I ain't got nothing on my eyes. Subscribe to Patreon. So, and you know what? Let's just put that there, okay? Okay? Whether they need security, they need this or that for their kids, or, you know, emergency situations, just know that anything that y'all do towards everybody in the goddamn Sixot family, okay? Somebody might need a lawyer, somebody might need a chiropractor, I don't know, okay? But so don't get on here like, oh, this is just about, no, you to Sixot, because there are not just grandchildren 300, 400 miles for somebody. Just say all that for nothing. I won't get back on. Again, should I go buy? I do want some Starbucks. Hold on, let me go over here by the Starbucks. Girl, I done ran over a cone after I seen one of y'all damn comments. Y'all overreacting. I ain't overreacting. I ain't saying shit. I said what I normally say, my opinion. And if my opinion don't matter, do you, boo? Listen to the motherfucking JTards, because they got it together for you, baby. Okay? Is that better? Ain't now better at the Starbucks? Okay, it's good now. Okay, shout out to all the JTards and whoever got in here talking about we subscribe to Sixot. If you subscribe to Sixot, just know any Sixot funding is for funding for the family, okay? Some motherfuckers need 4-5 security guards, 20,000. We ain't even gonna go into the details on that, okay? Just know if you subscribe to Sixot and you support and you enjoy and love the entertainment, everybody in this motherfucker eats off Sixot, okay? Let's just put that there. And I put content there every single Sunday, not 7 days a week. And I don't tell y'all, give me some money, give me some money, give me some money. Not saying that it's a difference. It's no difference from if you want to go to the Tyler Perry movie, you just go pay for your ticket and watch the goddamn movie. Now, there is somewhat of a difference, like the fuck I said. Okay? So I'm subscribed there as well. Thank you, boo. I appreciate you. Okay. Because who else's family besides the Kardashians is sharing real uncut raw reality? Because sometimes I'll be like, oh, I should probably not put that out. But then my spirit be like, you's a shady bitch if you only put out all the good stuff. That's a shady bitch. Put out full transparency so they can see that y'all is real live family members going through real live issues. We kind of knew that we was going to be in this position, because anything you do consistently, you gon' get it. Whether it's on the back end, the front end, your grandkids get it, your grandmama got it, your granddaddy passed it down, whatever. We've been doing film and television, literally, longer than Tyler Perry. This family has been doing film and television longer than fucking Tyler Perry. Okay? So it ain't like we just woke up and we just got here. We've been doing this shit since 1992 or 3, maybe 4, whatever, but the 90s, okay? My first extra role was on Robert fucking Townsend, Lil Richie, okay? That was my first bug for TV, okay? But I came to California at 5 years old because my granddaddy said I looked like I was gonna do some TV, and I believed him. Make sure y'all pick up the book so you're not lost in the sauce what the fuck I'm talking about. You need to be reading the pages right now so you know how to handle your shit. But anyway, I had to put that on. But what I did get on here to talk to the JTards about is that I appreciate y'all support for her. I appreciate y'all love for her. I appreciate y'all financial help for her. I do. But when I gotta keep hearing her say on the damn Twitch, her or Blue, there's nobody on this internet that has been consistent with, I'm not even gonna call it content because this is their real life, and people are calling, oh, that's content. No, bitch, this is our life. And we could turn the cameras on every time it's going beautifully and fake like everything's all good like most of them channels do. I ain't gonna say no names, but that's not real. And for some of the people that watch, whether it's Jay's content show, Blue's content show, the Sixot show, Callie's content, whatever's going on in the circus, everybody is raw. Callie is not comfortable with being as raw as everyone else yet. I don't know what her reservations are because she has a lot to give, but some people, it's not for everybody. It's not for Dre either. Some people are just not comfortable in their full transparency. But we're all getting to watch everybody go through what it is to be a family in the industry, being looked at and judged by everybody, cameras being turned on at the wrong times, at the right times, and nobody understands that everybody, all of y'all, everybody is going through it. Everybody is going through something right now. Am I trying to be the best example to show y'all, still keep loving on y'all family, still keep fucking with y'all people, still keep saying I got it wrong, let me try to get it right? Yes. That's what Sixot means. That is the pure definition of Sixot. Do I personally know everybody that I raised and their talents and their gifts? Fuck yes. Their weaknesses? Hell yes. My weaknesses, my strengths. I mean, I ain't got no weakness, but you know what I mean. I know everybody in the circus, whether they just came in for a moment and left, whether they started out with us, whether they think this is all because of them. This thing that we're going through is so much deeper than this. There's so many people that have prophecies over their life that haven't even been touched yet. Okay? And that's their business to tell you what they're running from, what they're hiding from. But at the end of the day, my goal when I turn the camera on is to show people No matter how hard life gets, you have to love your family to the end, because nobody else ain't gonna do it. All of that, oh, I don't fuck with them, I don't fuck with them. You can't do that. You gonna get to heaven and tell God you don't fuck with them? He gonna be like, well, I fuck with them, you gotta go. So yes, I keep forgiving my kids. I keep trying to be there for them. I keep trying to catch them from falling. I try to be the example. I try to give them what I want God to give me. When I mess up or I lash out or I have a moment, I whoop somebody's ass, I go to jail and I get in there and I be talking to God, I see my kids. But back to the JTards. I don't know how I got off over there. So shout out to all the Sixot subscribers. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all. And that's why we're able to keep continuing with the content. General Hospital and Young and the Restless is not for black people. Sixot is for black people, white people, green people, real people. These are not made up scenarios. We don't wake up and be like, oh yeah, this is a good time to go viral today. We don't not do that. Okay, none of us do that. Okay, whatever Blue is going through, whatever Dre is going through, we obviously see something that they're going through. Love is a tricky thing. And you either going to be a coward about it or you're going to be a boss about it. And I made a choice. And I have to wait and watch my children make these choices now. For their children. Because there was a time when I loved so hard and I'm very young, 18, 19 years old, that probably if I had 2, 3 kids, I might have would have wanted to jump off a building or something too, right? But no, I had to keep getting in that thing and I had to look at my kids or the kid I had, the life I had, and say, you're better than that. Your grandfather told you you have purpose. You have a prophecy over your life. You have greatness within you. I had to choose to believe what my granddaddy told me. I had to believe that when I fed my father at 8 years old, 9 years old, that was my responsibility, and I can't hate him for it. I can't hate my father for falling off, losing his mind about his family and his wife. I had to make hard choices, and my grandfather made sure, that I knew how to make them. At 6, 7 years old, he didn't tell he probably told him privately, but he told me, Karlissa, watch out for your mom and your dad. You're the boss. Watch out for your mom and your dad. You're the boss. Now imagine your granddad telling you that at 5, 6 years old. So in my mind, when my dad lost it, my mom put him out, they was fighting, shit was getting ugly. I was the boss. I had to help her, I had to help him, and I had to grow up and not hate them for their failures. So my kids don't know these things because the whole time I'm carrying them or doing everything I needed to do for them, I'm not thinking I got to put that type of responsibility on them because I'm a hero in my own mind. I'm going to be there. I'm going to make it happen. I'm going to make every practice. I'm going to make every day. I'm going to be there for the people they bring around us. I'm going to help everybody. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it regardless. My own kids, you cannot fail. You have to watch out for your brothers and sisters. And I did make sure of that. But I don't know how that slipped through the cracks that they ever put anybody before the 3 of them, because when they were growing up, that was not allowed in my house. I would beat they ass for watching somebody beat my daughter ass. I don't give a fuck if that's her cousin, her auntie, whatever. If you see somebody putting their hands on my motherfucking daughter, that's when you're supposed to pipe up. If you see somebody putting their hands on your brother, I don't give a fuck that you a female. Put your motherfucking dukes up. You fight with your brothers. I made sure that they knew. I don't know how they forgot. I don't. So please stop saying, oh, you were the worst mother ever. To make choices in their own life that do not reflect what you told. You have to be okay with that. And you still have to be their mother, and you still have to love them regardless. Whatever they go through, they could be drug addicts, they could be prostitutes. You still got to love your kids. Like, fuck that, I'm about to get away from them. I'm gonna move to Africa. But I've seen a couple of their parents do that, and that didn't make them happy. And that didn't help their children, my children. So, to the JTards that's on here saying, you just want with Blue, you want her to stay down for Blue. The mere fact that Jaidyn haven't told y'all that I told her not to be with him when he got out of jail. You know why I told her not to be with him? Because I know he don't fuck with you like that no more. Time for me to soften up his heart, her heart, because of what they went through, the stuff that they messed up when he was in there. I already knew that it wasn't a good thing for them to get together. I made sure I told them the whole time. Co-parent. Blue was like, nah, you're right. I'm not gonna fuck with her. I'm gonna meet her at your house with the kids. They met at my house with the kids, but she did her grown woman shit. She came over here looking good, smelling good, pants dug all up in her ass. You know how we do it. She said, oh, I'm gonna make this motherfucker wish he had. Okay, and she did, and it worked. I went looking for them that night. They was down there asleep on the goddamn in my husband's movie room on one fucking chair with one blanket, sleep on there together. I don't think they did nothing, but they couldn't let it go, and they couldn't do what they said they was gonna do. Now they was gonna do the visit at my house. After that night, it changed, and somehow he ended up at her house. So stop sitting on this goddamn internet trying to tell me how to do my shit. Okay? I told them co-parent. If y'all end up doing the funky Y2C, okay? Enjoy yourself. But don't let it be to the point where it's controlling your life and getting in the way of your parenting. Because I know both of them is not in a place in their hearts and in their life that they will be able to work things out, because neither one of them are ready. Now Jaidyn could fake like she ready. She could do she's the best actress. She could do, she could get into it and settle in. But does she really want to do that? No. She's been with the same person since she was 13 years old. She want to get out there and get some of that dick, okay? Let her live her life. But am I okay with somebody punking her, using her, or playing with her? Fuck no. That dude is Bino's. We all know Bino motherfucking clicks and views for the music. All I'm saying is, if she gonna get out here, I would have rather her kept fucking security guard. If you just want to get out here and test some water, get out here and test some waters. Don't let no nigga use your baby daddy, because then you fuck around and you can't get back on that tree. Got favor on it. And don't get subscribers, and the subscribers is up. As soon as that boy get off that goddamn probation or that parole, he could go to Europe, France, Kingdom Come, and bring all that good money up sub all day. Now, y'all don't know they business. I know all they goddamn business, okay? All of it. So if you see me giving advice, I don't care if it's the baby mama number 1, baby mama number 2, number 3, number 4, my daughter, my son, her baby daddy. If I'm giving them advice, I'm giving them advice first for their children, and then secondly for themselves. So please stop getting on here trying to act like y'all already know, because some of these motherfuckers would have flew over the cuckoo's nest already if I wasn't here. And y'all had already had one baby mama doing hula hoops and tricks and all kind of bullshit and fucked her all over. Okay? Stop doing that. Now, do I love my kids more than Jaidyn? Naturally, probably so. But do I love her kids more than I love my kids? You goddamn right I do. I love my grandkids more than I love my kids. And I never thought I'd be able to say that. And I do. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it. So, stop getting on her page trying to convince her to be my enemy. What that's gonna do for me? You think you think that's gonna hurt me or her? Yeah, I'm gonna be sad because I probably ain't gonna get to hang out and talk to her and the kids, or maybe not the kids. I'm gonna be sad like I was before. But who do you think in the long run that's going to affect more emotionally? We can already see, we got a couple examples roaming around here, from babysitter to babysitter, and no insurance, no this and no that. Who you really think it's gonna hurt? You think y'all finna hurry up in here and JTard her up? Come on now. She's not dumb enough to fall for that. She's not dumb enough to fall for that. Okay, so stop doing that. I support the whole Sixot circus. I support and another thing. Y'all talking about well, you always on your son's side. Y'all wasn't saying that when I was into it with Nivea. Y'all wasn't saying that when I was into it with Chrisean. Y'all wasn't saying that when me and Blue was going bar for bar on this bitch, calling each other bitches and hoes. I done argue with every one of these motherfuckers. Every one of them. Equally. Everyone. So where did you get that I give a fuck, that I care about how he do better than anybody else? Where did you get that at? If I cared about how he do everybody else, I would have never ever put her on game in the first place. Cause Blue was never putting her on stage, putting her on no money, putting her on no camera, putting her on shit when he got out. That was all me making sense out of sense. Like, you cannot do that. So all I'm saying is, Jaidyn, don't get your JTards mixed up with your Rockstards, because they're all mixed in, and they want to see you run around and have a nigga dog you and spit in your mouth and suck on his toes and make you look like a goddamn fool too. Don't get your fan base fucked up, okay? Don't start following the fucking fan base. Be a fucking leader. That's all the fuck I'm saying. And I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker said it 6 different ways. He giggled and he laughed when they started talking about Jaidyn too. So if you letting one of these motherfucking JTards convince you that nigga don't want to fuck all blue bitches, including the one that's pregnant probably, and he over there faking like he like you, did we not watch Bino do the same fucking thing? Couldn't wait to talk about you like a goddamn dog. So what you want to do is run that back, get you an old regular degler, one of them Nicki Minaj type of niggas. Because when you start poking around with people in this industry, they all start playing with you. That's why I didn't give none of them motherfuckers no pussy. Because I'm not for play. And when you got favor over your life, you don't got to play with nobody. So don't let these motherfuckers play with you, have you out here sucking toes and licking ass. Make them motherfuckers lick your toes like I taught you. Helping nobody else get up on the platform for them to get on this motherfucker and talk about you like a goddamn dog. I know I did you better than that. So stop getting on here talking about she don't know what she talking about. You know exactly I know what I'm talking about. I had 3 husbands and 3 baby daddies. I know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. I can look at a nigga in 3.3 seconds to see what his motives are, his intentions are, or what the fuck he doing to you. Because all that motherfucker had to do was say, oh no, I'm not talking about this young lady right here. She the homegirl. She cool. She ain't one of them. Okay? But he said bitches. He got to rotate them and share them. So how y'all chop that off to make it fit a JTards stupid ass shit? Don't get blocked on here. Don't get blocked on here. I'm not asking for no motherfucking sub, bitch. Don't get blocked on here. Because, yes, I got 30,000 motherfucking Rocktards blocked. I'm not looking for them type of numbers. Y'all don't buy shit anyway. You see that bullshit y'all mailing her? She don't even like that shit. She don't even like that shit y'all buying. The fuck out of here. Don't come over here being disrespectful. You's a Rocktard. You gonna die a Rocktard. A dumb hoe. My cousin, care if she smoked and drank while she was pregnant and nothing happened to her kids. These the motherfuckers you listening to. I'm telling you. You listening to some motherfucking fools. Some motherfucking crackhead ass fools. And be out here sucking toes for $5 so your ass can have somewhere. That's what these bitches trying to make a fool out of you. Why you just want her to be with Blue? Why she didn't tell y'all that I told her not to do that? I said it on the last episode. Did I not say every time you do this, do that, do this, you over there, then you strung up? She gonna be with that motherfucker next week, and y'all JTards gonna be mad as them rock tards, okay? She gonna go get some of that dick for show. Okay? So stop fucking playing dumb. And then when she do go get some of that dick, I don't want y'all to be on this motherfucker crying, talking about you ain't finna sub up. Jaidyn has been more respectful than your kids. No, she haven't. They have all equally been disrespectful as a motherfucker over the time. I didn't see my grandkids for 6 fucking months. Just because a motherfucker don't say they shit publicly. And my son have told me things that she have said. She have recently did something to piss me all the motherfucking way off. To the point to no end that I had to talk to Jesus about it. That it could have cost somebody their life again. But you know what? I said, Jesus, just help her, Jesus. I didn't even come at her dirty about it. So don't get on this motherfucker. I done gave Jaidyn more passes than I have given my own children. Okay? And she knows that. And the mere fact that she ain't told y'all to back the fuck up off her mama makes me wonder. Now I done said what the fuck I said. Like I said, y'all don't know what I know. And that's the motherfucking problem. And then everything you ain't gonna know. Because everything ain't your motherfucking business. But like I said, you always want to be in the middle. What the fuck are you talking about, you dizzy dumb bitch? They put me in the middle. They asked me to be the fucking mediator before he got out of jail. So do you want to stay on this page or do you want to get the fuck off? I did not just fucking say, dumb hoe, don't get on here trying to run the conversation like you know. Because you don't. You don't think I would love to run off with my fucking husband and not never talk about none of this bullshit to them again? Listen, y'all, Karlissa not wrong about this nigga, Kai. Let's leave it there. They didn't go do their homework. They just like the rock tards. They see it, they see a little fine thing, and then they just think, oh, that's what they think. That's what they think. That's what they think. She should have charged that motherfucker $50,000 for what she just did for him. And I guarantee you she didn't get one. You know why? Because she didn't let me help her do it. If she would have let me help her do it, she would have got the same amount that Chrisean got out of Bino. She would have got out of this bird. How the fuck you gonna let a nigga play with your baby daddy for free? Jaidyn done spent more of Blue's money, and I don't give a fuck how he got it or whose money it was. She done spent more of his money than these bitches can ever count. Okay? You was supposed to charge that motherfucker $50,000 to twiddle your hair in front of your baby daddy. And then you was supposed to go to your baby daddy like your baby daddy came to you and said, we finna clock this shit. But did she do that? Nope. Did she do that? Nope. Did he get a dime out of that? Nope. But she done counted everybody. She done clocked everybody else's money. How you gonna let somebody join the circus for free? He disrespected Jaidyn and Blue. That's what I'm trying to tell her. But the JTards is over here talking because he fine. That's what they was trying to do to her on the show. When we had the show, they was trying to find her a fine nigga. Bitch, I don't give a fuck if that motherfucker look like Kodak Black. Can he pay the bill? It's cute when you find a nigga and he fine and you ain't got no kids. But bitch, when you got 2 kids, that motherfucker need to be wealthy. Fuck fine. That's what I said. He need to be he Kodak ugly than a motherfucker, but his pockets would have been fat. He wouldn't have been on no goddamn interview talking about Blue. It costs to talk about my baby daddy, bitch. You need to run me $5K. Chrisean charged Bino for the motherfucking freak off. Nigga, you gotta pay for that. That shit ain't free. I don't care if Blue spoke on him first, second, or third. If a nigga is chasing his bitches, you think he want the bitches or you think he want the clout and the lifestyle? Now, y'all all can't be this fucking dumb. All of y'all can't be this fucking dumb. That's why y'all ain't got no husbands, and that's why y'all ain't got no man, and that's why y'all on Section 8 and have to pay your own fucking rent. Bitch, if you on Section 8, the motherfucking nigga ain't supposed to know you on Section 8. You supposed to tell that nigga that rent $2,200. $3,200. Y'all are telling nigga, yeah, we got Section 8. You could just move on in here. Bitch, when I had Section 8, a nigga didn't know. I need you to match these motherfucking numbers. This what it is. Can you afford it, yes or no? Now, you could call that a gold digger, but when you have children, sweetheart, my dear, that's what it is. Now, see, she can't, when I delete you off this page, just know that comment was unnecessary. We having grown woman talk here. Okay? We having grown woman talk. You can't come back over here no more. Go do some grandma shit. Bitch, you finna go do some grandma shit. Watch this. You finna go do some grandma shit. Mad than a motherfucker. You can't join us never again. And you can't learn shit. You will sit in that motherfucking dirty ass Section 8 house and we not even gonna tell you how to get out. We not even gonna help you. She harried up and logged off, huh? That's right, bitch. Hide. She just looks like she's angry. There's another blue baby coming. I'm not gonna speak on her business, but she don't have room to be mad about that either. Okay? There is no motherfucking there's no fucking fairies here. Everybody has been a down low sinner. Okay? There's no motherfucking fairies. She has no right to be mad about no baby coming. A, I ain't finna tell that part of her business. And B, she said she didn't want no more kids. So, and he do want some more kids. You cannot control another person's destiny or their life. You cannot. And that's what y'all women need to learn today off this message. All 22 million of y'all. You cannot control nobody else's destiny. If my husband wanted to wake up tomorrow and say he want another kid and my tubes is tied, I got a decision to make. Either I'm going to sit here and let him go do a surrogacy or make a baby or do whatever he want to do to get another child, or I'm going to leave. But sitting here trying to do some dumb shit, that does not help y'all. You are a woman, ladies. You cannot be vindictive when it comes to that with a man. You have two choices in life. Sit back, be a virtuous woman, and wait. That don't mean you got to give him no pussy. If you don't want to, you can give him a hand job. You could give him an elbow job. You could give him a titty job, bitch. You don't got to give nobody no pussy you don't want to. You could be his motherfucking friend until he calms down, until he gets his life together, and then you can make a decision if you ain't found nobody better. But you don't sit up here and go toe for toe with no man. You might change your mind later, and men don't allow us to change our mind once we done changed our draws. There's nothing we could do to match their energy. And the sooner y'all learn that, the better off you will be. It might be a man you love right now with all your heart. Bitch, you better go sit down, get you a couple degrees, do you a couple hobbies, go on a couple dates in private. But to get on the motherfucking internet and match a nigga's energy, sucking another nigga's toes, and doing this dumb shit, bitch, you will end up with nothing. And not only that, every nigga on the internet see how you roll, so you really ain't even gonna be able to choose up neither. You're not gonna be able to choose up. Y'all ain't heard nothing about Beyonce doing none of this weird shit in her whole motherfucking career. You're gonna have to hide. You are literally going to have to hide after playing with the goddamn fans. And they're going to be the ones laughing at you. Sending you dumb gifts and shit that you don't even want. Here's a bed, bitch. Look like it came from the shelter, but I sent it. Y'all I don't understand it. Y'all don't be learning nothing. I can't stand Chrisean because I tried to help her. She had the project in her hand. Her anger and her disrespect and where she came from and her disloyal and all of the things that she got going on makes people around her angry because we see her potential. We see her freedom. We see that what you can do, and you just do everything against what anybody try to help you to do. That's why it angers me to see people's potential and for them to sit there and do dumb shit with it. No J, no T. Y'all, I ain't got my glasses, so if I block the wrong person, I'm sorry. If I blocked the wrong motherfucker, they said 2 weeks till I get them goddamn glasses, okay? It's glitching. No, I have talked about everybody in the circus. I have given my true and my honest opinion and how I feel about everybody in the circus. And yes, they've given their opinion about me. And that's okay. That's what the circus is. That's what you're supposed to do. That's how we get out what needs to get out and try to work on what needs to be worked on. Yes, Nivea was very reckless, a very reckless individual when she came to the circus. But when she realized she wasn't going to be able to run everybody in the circus, the best thing to do is run yourself and be respectful. You can't call me on the phone and then say you want to fuck Jaidyn up. Like, how that's going to work? I don't even think John would let you fuck Jaidyn up. So when you got people that could use their brain and observe and see what's going on around them and figure out how to get in where they fit in, yes, you give them a fair chance. Especially if they bring in unlocking a whole new baby to the circus. We got a whole new grandbaby coming. My daddy is excited. A whole new grandbaby. We ain't had a grandbaby in what? 3 years? Turn your internet off and you'll use your iPhone internet service. Which one is the internet? Is it the one with is it the one at the top or the one at the bottom? Which one I'm gonna turn off? I don't want to turn off the wrong one. It's not glitching? Okay. I think Nivea trying really hard to create peace between everyone, but things just keep being so nasty. She needs up speaking out loud back to, I don't understand what that was, but all I know is that ever since she did receive Jesus Christ, she didn't know that was an option or an opportunity for her. Now that she knows that Jesus loves her through whatever she was doing, we ain't heard of no more of them witches and none of them people that she was talking about, the Reefa or the OSHA, none of that. She's a child of Jesus Christ. She's getting ready to have a child of Jesus Christ born unto this bloodline, to this union. And even when my son tried to be disrespectful, she does the right thing. She don't just sit there and let him talk shit about his mama while I'm sitting there. You have to give a person they props when they propping. Because I would never let my man sit there and talk about my mama. I wouldn't even let him dodge the phone call. I would accidentally hit send so he could see what his mama want. You're not gonna just sit here and disrespect your mama. And I love my mama, even though my mama don't love me, I still love my mama. You not about to do that right in front of my face. Even though my husband mama did not like me, I wasn't light enough, I must have been too dark, I don't know. She didn't like me off the day one. She didn't even like my kids, okay? She didn't like us. Now, she liked us before she died, but she did not like me when I met her son. That was her only son. He had 2 sisters at the time. One of them passed away, his mom passed away, and they was one little tight-knit family. I had to prove myself that I wasn't coming over there to get his disability money or put my name on stuff or just be extra or try to get rid of them or do crazy shit. Once they saw that I'm genuinely a person that's here to love on your child and not do him dirty, then they opened their arms to me. And I understood that and I respect that. And there was times, your man gonna be like, oh, that got my mama, I can't stand her. Blah, blah, blah. He don't. And I'll be right there telling him, you ain't gonna do that with me in the car, because you're not about to have your mama thinking it's me. You're not about to have your mama thinking it's me. So when the approach that she was taking when she was up under that other God, I don't know them people. And I'm not disrespecting her past God or her ex-God. I'm not disrespecting her ex-God. But under them people, she was really coming. My sister prayed over that house. I prayed over her. And if you love somebody, and when you love your man, you got to switch to his God anyway. Okay? You got to switch to his God anyway. You can't keep all them bracelets and cats and demons and shit. You can't do that. And you definitely wasn't about to bring none of my grandkids in here under them people. Because it ain't just their baby. It's our baby too. So that's all I'm saying. And she was talking shit and talking crazy. But every time she talks shit or talk crazy, I will call her and tell her, no ma'am. Now if y'all gonna go back and forth and y'all gonna talk, y'all don't care if they get on here and be like, fuck you, bitch. No, fuck you, bitch. You ain't shit. No, you ain't shit. That's regular shit. But when you get on here talking about you gonna kill, you gonna destroy, you gonna do this, you gonna do that, bitch, you gonna do what? We got a problem. And I'm not dick whoop like my son. So if a bitch come in here hot like that, she's gonna get burnt. She's gonna get burnt. It's not gonna be good. You're not gonna come in here and think you about to rob, kill, steal, and destroy, and I'm just gonna, at the head of the table, just gonna allow you to do that. So maybe she made a conscious decision and said, you know what, my man, ooh, I shouldn't have said that. My man, whoever, my half a man, whatever he is to her right now, he rocking with Jesus Christ. He not coming up over here with these gods. I have never known Jaidyn to have an evil bone in her body. Do she do some silly young girl drunk shit sometimes? Yes. But I have never in my life ever encountered her, and she went to church with us all of her high school years. Okay, they went to church every Sunday. Sometimes Bible study on Tuesday. Okay, I have never ever seen her do nothing evil. Ticky tacky, you know what I'm saying? Some shit, you do when you mad. But now I've never ever, as much shit as her and John done been back and forth and did, I've never in my life heard her say nothing like most of these people have said, including Nivea. I have never heard Jaidyn say none of that kind of stuff. Because what you put out of your tongue, there's life and death in the power of the tongue for some of us. And we know better than to say certain things with our tongue. Okay? And she ain't never did that. I ain't never ever seen her. Not even. And she done went back and forth with her mama before. She done went back and forth with her mama too. I've never seen her do nothing evil. Ever. So you need to correct that. She don't give a fuck about the money. Honestly, you see, she don't care to be rich and have all the BBL and clothes and jewelry. Who we talking about? Who we talking about? Deeper heartbreak. She wants her kids what she didn't have and a present father. Dang, that sound like both of them. Who you talking about? They talking about Nivea? We can't never say what a woman wants in the first couple years. We won't know what a woman really wants until she had a baby and Jonathan get on her nerves again. So I would never give her all of them tokens just yet. For all we know, she could be here for a whole motherfucking record deal. That's something that's only gonna come in time. That's something that's only gonna come in time. You only gonna know what somebody is really, really on. You only really know how a person feel about you when they get mad. That's how you gonna know. Blue is the root to all of this. Misguided. Can you invite them and stream so Superior can finally play at the park? I was talking about Jaidyn, but I guess this goes for her and Nivea. There's nothing wrong with a woman wanting. I don't think there's anything wrong. I don't think there's anything wrong with us as women for wanting. Every woman should want. That's what makes a man a king. That's what makes him go hard. It should be what motivates him and what he fights for. So there's nothing wrong with a woman wanting. It's what a woman will do to get it that makes it wrong. It's how far a woman will go, how devious and evil she's willing to go to get it, is what